You can beat me, man. I'm a real one. I'm here. I'm waiting. I've been beaten in the amateurs. I've taken L's before. We haven't taken L's in years, bro. Because we perfected the game, you know. And when we're in the ring, we're not just fighting and you know, just beating people up. We're outclassing them. We're finessing them. You know what I mean? As my trainer said, Bed Denny, smart fighters win, dumb fighters lose. He never said strong fighters win, weak fighters lose, fast fighters win, slow fighters lose, smart fighters win, dumb fighters lose, okay? I fought a smarter fight against Danny Garcia, won that. I fought a smarter fight.
Yes, good evening, y'all. I got some time today, man. Normally, right, if you've been rocking with the sauce, you know, I've been on the go, moving. But I'm set up today, so I got time. Normally, I haven't done one of these in a while where, you know, I'm in front of the laptop, the computer, and all of that, you know. Because like I said, when it comes to blogging now, you know, I still rock out. You know, I do my thing. As you can see, the numbers are definitely going up. But the old programming format of how I did it many years ago with, you know, sitting in the room or the lab that I like to call it, I don't do that no more. It's really not worth the time, so to say. But today I have time, and this source I'm going to probably, like I said, stretch it out because it's going to be professionally petty. It's going to sting a lot, but it needs to, because for you know, for a long time, you know, a lot of y'all, man, on this YouTube thing, man. I'm gonna bring a lot of that to the forefront. You know, I know a lot of people don't really want to come in here and hear this because the unsolid is so official now, and I know that kind of hurts because a lot of you so-called YouTube guys, that's what I call y'all. Y'all are YouTube guys to me. Y'all talk real spicy, salty on my name at times, right? And you know, I just weathered that storm. I weathered that storm tremendously. And today I'm going to point out a lot that I don't see you guys doing in regards to Errol Spence, especially you Texas boys. You know, you do a lot of other things as far as live streams and other things, but why? Listen, and we're gonna get to that because, like I said, I'm at the desk, so I got time. I'm gonna pull up different audios and pieces because I noticed Ellie Setback, yes, reporting. He's from California, but he is, man. He had, thank God for Ellie. If it wasn't for Ellie, we really wouldn't have no Errol Spence coverage because you so-called Errol Spence channels, and I'm going to name you guys today, the Fanons, the Everything Boxing Talks, the BFTVs, the Monty Browns, the Knockout guys, and all you guys, especially a lot of y'all, 3 of y'all just named the Texas guys. You guys can't get to the gym? You guys can't get to the gym? Or you got, what's going on, man? And I'm only speaking on this because I remember a time, a tell, where, you know, a couple of those guys in particular I just named talked about me, right? But I have yet to see y'all have any access like I used to have, that I no longer need, that I no longer want. But where is you guys coverage at, man? You know, where's your coverage at? later for these videos y'all putting together of other people's content. Where is your actual content? Why aren't you at the world class gym? You know, why aren't you there? I know you guys talked about me that I wasn't solid, I wasn't this. Cool. Man, tables have turned. I done moved on. Your fearless God leader done come out and said he had all kind of stuff that I was saying that I was advocating for him not to be doing. But like I said, y'all see my short that I dropped. God forgives you. It's gonna take the source a little time. So that's probably why I'm doing this video. That's probably why I'm doing this video, because a lot of y'all have me misconstrued who I really am and what I really do. But today we're gonna get to a lot of that for you. But like I said, I want to know why so many of you channels that been doing pro Spence narratives for years on years, why is it that Ellie Setback once again is on the front lines with the coverage? Where are you guys at, man? You know where you guys are at? Where I'm at right now, in front of a computer. You're trying to piece together different Ellie's videos and put out a video. No, that's not cutting it no more, man. Definitely not cutting it. Especially you Texas guys, man. Where is the Texas? Here, my brother-in-law out there revving the motorcycle up. You know, we got toys and stuff over here. Yeah. So, but back to what I was saying, man. Where are you guys at, man? Where is the coverage at, man? Especially you Texas boys, man. Ellie Setback is a Californian. He's from California, man. Why is he the only one with it? But you guys, millions and millions of thumbnails, man. Once again, Earl slaps y'all in the face, man. But this is no different from what he's been doing. Because like I said, out of all the videos, and I'm gonna sound like Suge Knight right now. All of the videos, all dancing. I never seen none of y'all videos, man. I guess back in the day, that's why y'all was so jealous. Because once upon a time, the source did have access, right? But people bumped their head, and you know. But salute to him for coming clean, man. You know, like I said, man, God forgives him, man. I've been forgave him. But I'm just glad he came clean. So now I could wipe some of you rodents down. Because y'all talked about me. Y'all told a couple of my professional colleagues, get them out there on the bikes. But I told you we got toys over here. We got toys, man. So just mind the sound effects, man. You know, mind the sound effects, man. Like I said, I'm front and center at the crib chilling today. I got time to play with y'all, man. The boys is out there playing with the toys. So, you know, I got a little time today. But shout out to my man, original Jack Source Talk podcast member, when I was doing it in the studio and all that, producing and doing my thing. But I remember I had access, right? I was in the gyms. You know, I once upon a time with dude, right? But where's you guys stuff at though, man? Because I've been stopped rocking with dude and don't rock with him like that. But I have yet to see y'all even come close to the catalog that I had back then with him. Some of you boys are Texas boys, man. Where's your work at, man? But like I said, I done moved on. But I want to focus on y'all though, man. Because I see Ellie Setback. Ellie Setback's been doing this. I think this is his formula. You know, he gives Ellie the access because I think they think Ellie generates the views and notoriety for them. But you guys are the ones doing videos on them daily, speaking about them daily, but you don't have no front line daily, if you're following what I'm saying, man. And this is a shot at all you Texas boys, especially you BFTV. BFTV, you are on record to say you've been in the clubs with them, but yeah, you haven't been in the gym with them. Where is the videos of this, man? We need answers. Because to me, bro, and I always told you I was going to come back and wipe you down, brother. I remember you talked about me in the on the Instagram post with the handicapped dude, Handyman. Yeah, I'm being real petty today, man. It's just me. Because I was spit on Handyman in real life. Ask about me, man. Especially when you disrespect my name. We don't play that over here, man. But where is you guys' actual coverage? Especially you, BF. We're going to stick to you, R. Kelly, today, right now. You're a Texas guy. You claim to be in the clubs with him. You seen him in the clubs, and you're on record. You got the videos out there. You was co-signing that he didn't do the things that he claimed he doing now. You said he doesn't drink. He came clean and said he had a drinking problem. He was partying, but yet you're on record saying that you was in the clubs with him. You're a super fan, my guy. 40-something years old. You invite other men to your private parts. Like, to me, to be honest, man, you need help. Go get help, my guy. You always, you guys are quick to call other people weirdos, but no, you have the weirdo vibes going on. And please report my channel, because like I said, unlike a lot of y'all, I don't really need this. I just choose to do this now. Shout out to my team. That Jihad Tucker video is viral right now. You see them doing the Arthur Beterbiev workout with the 45 bar, weight bar and all that. That video is viral right now. You heard? Viral. That's some sauce. But where is you guys' coverage at though, man? All you Texas dudes, man. Fanon, you're a Texas guy. You claim to have Derrick James's number and know Earl's dad personally. Why aren't you there? As much as you talk about Earl, as many videos as you do about Earl, why aren't you in the gym with your phone or your camera getting some of this? Why is it only Ellie? But it always has been Ellie, though, man. It always has been. And you chumps, chumps. You heard what I said. Very disrespectful, petty professionals today. You chumps. That's what you guys are, chumps, man. You guys are chumps, man. Straight up and down. Y'all extra tough on the computer. Y'all be at fights on mute. The cheerleader comes out of you. You hug your leg around guys and taking pictures. Who does that, man? I know women that do that, man. I know beautiful women that do things like that. I don't know guys that do things like that. I know fine macadamia women that do things like that.
Hey guys, this is Tiana Tuimuhelua. I'm a top-ranked knockout, and I want to give a shout out to Sauce Talk Podcast.
Thank you. You know the vibes. Man, that's what I see some of y'all do. Y'all was at the Wilder fight. Y'all seen Wilder. I was like, what? Y'all turned into girls, man. Damn. Shout out to Bomb Squad, man. Bomb Squad was in Brooklyn, man. He had some grown men up in there. Man, they had pom-poms. Man, they was in there looking like girls, man. They was in there looking like girls screaming. I thought Keith Sweat was in there. I thought I took my wife to a Keith Sweat New Edition concert or something, man. How I seen grown men screaming. I was like, man, is this a fight? I said, hold on. Did I come to the Barclays for a boxing match, or is this the 90s throwback, the 80s throwback? Is this Keith Sweat and Guy and Gerald Levert on stage? What's going on? Yeah. But yo, where's you guys' coverage though, man? Shout out to Ellie. Let me get to some of the Ellie setback. And definitely check out all the content that I dropped today, man. Shout out to Earl for allowing Ellie in the gates. That's the Alcatraz gates over there. It's top secretive. You gotta have access codes and all kind of other stuff. But Errol Spence, right? And I want y'all to catch this, right? Because like a lot of y'all are just super fans, right? And I want the smart people that's in here to explain some of this to me, right? When a fighter no longer fights and he's inactive, right? He's resting. How should he look? Shouldn't he look rejuvenated, fresh? He should look well rested, right? Well rested. Like I did a video because I was looking at Keith Thurman. I was like, yeah, man, Keith's been out for a while, but you can see the freshness over him. Maybe it's the haircut, but Keith is looking good. I was like, damn, Keith looks rejuvenated. Now, when Ellie presented the videos, and I know y'all gonna be like, oh, he was working out. Yeah, that's what y'all say. Cool. But I know other things, right? I'm looking, I'm like, damn, my man looks beat. And I shared this with somebody because they sent me the video last night, but I didn't watch it till this morning. I got a chance to watch a lot of stuff this morning. So when I watched some of the great coverage by Ellie, as always, they give Ellie the access. But I'm looking at, I'm like, man, my man is out there looking like Eddie Kane, man, David Ruffins. Like, why does he look so beat? Yeah, I know the fanboys, the pro supporters are gonna say, what do you mean he was working out? He did a workout. Yeah. So does Terrence Crawford. So does all these other fighters. But do they look worn out? Do they look like, man, this workout damn near killed me? Especially after being out the ring for so long. Right? For so long. It's the saying in boxing that gym people use. And I'm going to help you guys out with it. You might not know it, man. Father Time is undefeated, but boxers that don't do the right thing outside the ring tend to age real quick in the ring. And I say this because one of the guys, Adrian Broner, man, when you look at Adrian Broner and give y'all some more gym talk, when we in the gym and we be like, man, that dude look like 12 years a slave. That means when we say something like that in the gym, 12 years a slave, that means, man, damn, he looks hard. Like, he looks real wore out beat. Like, he's been in the fields. And that look, I seen that look. I was like, nah, man, not the Champ, man. Champ was out there looking like a slave, man. 12 years a slave in some of these videos that Ellie was putting up, man. Granted, he was doing a strength and conditioning workout and all that. That's why I had to, my video that I got up right now, I want to look at Keith Thurman doing his strength and conditioning workout to see if that same look, because Keith has been inactive too for a while, right? Keith has been out the ring, give or take. He fought once, he was injured, he was out, so Keith looks like a fighter that, went through the fire and that was somewhat rested. Your man still looks like he was in the fire, man. Did he run in a burning building? Did he? I don't know. And what I did, right? Like I said, I have a lot of receipts, man. Because people just think I just be speaking. No, I can show before and afters, here and there, things like that. And this is what I go off of. Because unlike a lot of y'all, no disrespect, respectfully, that do this on this internet thing, I actually am hands-on with a lot of these guys. Hands-on. Been hands-on. So when I say certain things, it's because it just looks different to me. It looks different to me for some reason. And that's why I had to look at Keith. I had to look at Keith, right? And I know y'all like, oh, you just talking out. No, I'm not. Like I said, I've been hands-on with a lot of fighters for many, many years. So when I said I had to look at Keith to see how Keith has aged over the years, is it the same sandwich, right? Is it the same sandwich? Because sometimes your mind can be playing tricks on you.
You can beat me, man. I'm a real one. I'm here. I'm waiting. I've been beaten in the amateurs. I've taken L's before. We haven't taken L's in years, bro. Because we perfected the game, And when we're in the ring, we're not just fighting and just beating people up. We're outclassing them. We're finessing them. You know what I mean? As my trainer said, Bed Genny, smart fighters win, dumb fighters lose. He never said strong fighters win, weak fighters lose, fast fighters win, slow fighters lose, smart fighters win, dumb fighters lose, okay? Yeah. I fought a smarter fight against Danny Garcia, won that. I fought a smarter fight.
So, yes, I had to, the video I got, you can check it out for yourself if you, want to, partake of the sauce. But I had to look at Keith. And I was like, I had to remember Keith. Because like I said, I've been hands-on with a lot of these guys. So when I looked at Keith there, and then I looked at him with the video I just put together a little while ago, I said, I still see Keith. If you can follow what I'm saying. I still see Keith. Now, when I watched this Ellie setback stuff, I'm like, man, damn, this guy's been out for a while. Why does he look so worn out? And I know, like I said, a lot of y'all gonna say, oh, he was working out. Cool, that's what y'all think. Keep thinking that. That's what y'all supposed to think, because you guys are fanboys. You guys are fanatics. You guys are stands. You guys are pom-pom holders. But me, I'm a builder. You know, I am the source. I am, shout out to my nephew, I'm the media marketing agent. You know, I'm the media marketing agent now. But like I said, I've been around for a while, man. Even as a kid, I was around a lot of fighters. And shout out to the OG Bruce Gas, man. Definitely check out his live. He had Uncle Leon on there, about to be 80 years strong. Leon Muhammad, I'm going to just get off topic for a quick second, because I love to give the OGs their flowers. Leon Muhammad, many years, he's been on record for, and this ties in with the source, always speaking on Errol Spence about being a drunk, an alcoholic, right? He used to catch a lot of flack for that. Now Earl has come out and admitted to doing this. But I remember Leon, and shout out to the OG. It's always good to pay homage to the elders. Leon used to always say that the things that he's doing outside the ring is going to catch up to him. The things that he's doing outside the ring are going to catch up to him. Coach Reen on the scene. Say what's up to the people. We're live.
What's up?
They can hear you, Coach Reen. What are you looking for? Okay. All right. No. Let's leave that. Thank you. Okay, Coach Reen, can you okay, can you keep it moving now? Thank you.
Go outside.
Okay. You are interrupting the show. Thank you. That is Coach Reen on the scene. But yeah, shout out to Uncle Leon Muhammad, Hall of Famer. Worked with a lot of world champions. See, a lot of y'all judge books by his cover because you see his presence, his presentation, how he looks. So you might overlook him thinking that he's a old washed up bum, but no, the man has been around world champions, and quiet as it's kept. What a lot of people claim to be in the game, as far as like matchmakers and advisors and things of that nature. I believe Uncle Leon does that. You can ask Bruce Gas. Bruce Gas, that's probably one of his old partners from back in the day. But I'm pretty sure that Uncle Leon still dibbles and dabbles in the game a little bit, if you know what I mean. Like he gets paid, man. He if you guys might not know some of these names that I'm gonna throw out, but if Brad Goodman or Brad Jacobs need a fighter or something, maybe Leon might bring something to the table for them, if you know what I mean. But a lot of y'all ain't gonna know what I mean, because like I said, you guys aren't frontliners, you're onliners. But that's neither here nor there. Let's get back to Texas. Where are the Texas boys at, man? Why haven't y'all presented us with none of this vintage Spence coverage, man? Let me get to some of the audio from him, man. And shout out to Ellie, man. If it wasn't for Ellie and damn, what is it, man? Henny on the rocks, Ian J on the rock. No, damn it. Ayo on the rocks, man. I was saying Ian J, Henny. I used to drink too, man. Thank God I got help. I've been clean over 100 something days, alcohol free, right? But Ayo, I said XO, man. Ayo on the rocks. If it wasn't for her and Ellie now, man. Ellie is really killing it though. Let's get to some of these Ellie setback videos, man. Shout out to Ellie, man. Ellie has been doing this for years and years. You would think Ellie lives in Texas, man. Man, where you Texas boys at, man? You guys are a disappointment, man. My man, yo, shout out to Blood Boxing too, man. Blood Boxing in, I think, Zone 6. Phenomenal live today. But listen, I want to play this audio. Because this kind of goes against a lot of the stuff that a lot of y'all was speaking on when y'all was talking about the negotiations and blaming Crawford,
But they're big. But I know you spar Charlos. Charlo? Oh, yeah, that's what. They're very talented. They're champions.
All right, let me bring that back because that kind of debunked. I remember a dude.
I beat him, man. You beat him? How many times you spar heavyweights, right? You spar heavyweights many times.
Yeah, they ain't really real. They ain't like no
Oh man, let's stop it. Let's stop it. See, a lot of y'all was on record saying he sparred Anthony Joshua doing videos. The Dookie kid, he was out there with that. You just heard what he said. They wasn't Anthony Joshua. No, they was who I told you they was. Adrian Taylor. But hey, what do I know? Big Adrian Taylor who fights in the Combat League. But yet, man, these Dookie boys, these dirty busters, Lord of the Flies, right? Wasn't that the name of the movie? The Fly. Remember The Fly? My man, I forget, Goldberg, I think that was his name. Guys be having flies flying around their rooms and stuff. You know, flies is attracted to dirt, filth, funky. You know what I'm saying? You know how I know that? Because I just came home from working a sweeper. You know what a sweeper is? A street sweeper. You cleaning the roads. You know, when you go to dump, you go to like Rayson or yes, Jeff Goldblum. Thank you, OG. Yes, Jeff the Fly. This guy had flies flying around his room. You know what kind of stench must have been. Yeah. Do you know the stench? Right, Reen? If you have flies in your room, that means your room stinks, right? It's nasty. Okay, thank you. Yes. Thank you. What kind of stench? Oscar the Grouch, right? Do you sleep in a trash can? But now let's continue on, right? My man was really swatting flies. He was doing a live stream and a fly was flying by him. And I was like, yeah, this little dirt bomb, man. You little dirt bomb. Yo, you remember when, a little off topic, but I gotta throw this in, man. You remember when you was young, right? And you be playing, you know, I don't know if the kids do that now, but back in the day we was young. We used to run around and play outside and come in, and your nana, your mima, she might be like, man, if you don't get your little rank butt in that tub, you be all dirty and musty, you know? Look, you hear my dog out there laughing because she's playing in the dirt. My man was playing in the dirt. He was real musty. But yeah, let's get back to Ellie, man.
Charlo? Oh, yeah, that's what. They're very talented. They're champions. What's it like to have Anthony Joshua with you? He's a really nice person.
All right. I want to stop it there because y'all probably didn't hear that, but I'm going to let you say what he said, right? He said that he wouldn't spar Arthur Beterbiev. You know who that is? That is the guy that took out his stablemate because I still believe he's trained by Derrick James, right? Sir Marcus Brown. That's light heavyweight. And I want y'all to pay attention to what I'm about to give y'all right here, right? What is the difference between a light heavyweight and a super middleweight? 168, 175. He just said that he wouldn't spar a 175 pounder. Spar. But yet, they was willing to give him to Canelo at 168. So I ask you guys, pay attention. See, I got time today. When I have time, I'll really get here and, give y'all free jewels. These are free jewels. So he wouldn't spar a 175 pounder, but he'll fight a 168 pounder. I'm gonna let you guys know another little secret. 168, 175 guys are pretty much the same. He's like, no, they're not. So why did Canelo attempt to fight a light heavyweight who he lost to subsequently, Bivol? But he attempted to fight him. But this man just stated out his own mouth once again. That's why I don't like putting words in people's mouth. that he would not spar a 175 pounder, but they wanted him to fight 168 pounder. But let's just move on. Great work by Ellie Setback once again. This is Ellie Setback's audio. This is for educational purposes only. Hey, CEO, what's going on, Messiah?
Looking for my shoes.
Okay.
And a jacket.
Okay, thank you. Great. Don't mind me here in and out asking these kids.
These questions about, what I think, when he's sparring and stuff. So, I don't make cool guy.
He's very, I think he's the number 1 fighter in England.
Yeah, he should be. Yeah, ain't nobody big now. He should be him and Fury, right?
Yeah, but Fury never fights. He said he's gonna fight in December 4th, and he said that February or May he hasn't fought.
Fury is crazy. I like Fury. He ain't nutty though.
He's off a little bit.
Yeah. He off his rocket.
He all her rocking.
But definitely exciting stuff. I'm glad to see you in the gym. You're getting ready, so when camp starts, you stay ready, so you don't have to get ready.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's not fun to train with no fight. But you're doing it.
You can't just think about it. You can't think about it as see, it's the people that train all the time, man. They just train every day. Just train. So you can't think about it like I got train for.
Let's stop it. You heard what he said? There's some people that train all the time. He didn't say he trains all the time, right? Did y'all catch that? There are some people. But remember, I'm not doing this to be spiteful. But remember how, and Ellie's to blame for this. A lot of you remember you guys used to be like when EJ would be at fights in Vegas, probably was out there running around just shooting a video. But remember, you guys used to be like, oh man, look, Champ's out there running. Champ is running. He's staying ready. Champ is out there running. Remember that? Come on, man. Now you guys is catching amnesia. Remember this? He used to, listen. Ellie, look Ellie's catalog up. Ellie probably got a lot of those videos. I know a lot of the other Pro Spence channels got those videos. The brother with the shag. He was training all year round. But then he comes out and tells us he really wasn't. So he's really not like that. But let's move on.
Fight, you gotta think about you just doing shit just to stay in shape. You think about you training for a fight, you might get frustrated or whatever. So, man, people that work out 2 times a day, man, they ain't got shit going on. They just want to be fit. So that's how I think about it. I just want to be fit and in shape. So that's what I'm doing. Instead of just be like, I need a fight coming up. Then I get frustrated because I'm like, man, I'm here training for no reason.
But definitely, listen, I think you're a superstar. You're one of the best fighters in the world. Whether they have you number 1, 2, or 3, it's still a compliment to be in the top. And like you said, you don't talk trash. You don't bother nobody.
Yeah, I just mind my business, man.
And I'm happy that you're talking directly with Crawford. That way, no one can blame anybody because you're hearing directly from him. And your teams are moving forward with the talks. And it looks good right now.
Oh yeah, it looks great.
I think that's going to be a big treat for the fans.
Oh yeah, for sure. They can't say shit about it because.
No, bro, you want it to happen, and you don't want to be the boy who cried wolf. We have too much of that in boxing.
Yeah. And as much as I'm the guy. I've been waiting for the fight.
You could have fought 20 other people in the meantime.
Yeah, I could have fought anybody in the meantime. Shit, I could have fought Keith Thurman in the meantime. Anybody, but I told him nah.
What about you? You and Conor Ben.
Wow, Conor Ben.
He said he would not. He said he would sleep Tank. I don't even think so.
I mean, Tank's small.
Yeah, but he could crack.
Can't sleep with me.
All right, that was Ellie right there. We'll get to another one in a second. But did you hear what he said? He could have fought anybody, and I want y'all to hear that because you have channels that were mad because Crawford took a fight, right? And you know me, I'm at the desk, man. So when I'm at the desk, I can really do this, because I really do this, right? This is the same guy that you heard what he just said. He could have fought anybody, but yet he didn't. But remember, when they said Crawford was stalling, And this is not at getting at him. This is getting at you pro Spence channels that were calling yourself insiders and reporters and sources and all that. When Crawford blindsided him, and what was his tweet, man? Because I'm trying to get active with Twitter and all that. Man, he blindsided me. I didn't see it coming or something. But he could have fought anybody. Why didn't he take a fight? Why didn't he take a fight? Because he was waiting for Crawford. And I'm only telling you this because they still haven't fought. Now, if Crawford would have waited, how long would have Crawford been out the ring? This guy is going on 13 months now, right? The next, what is it? 14, 15. Next Tuesday will be 13 months inactivity for this guy. So Crawford was supposed to wait. The fight still hasn't been made yet. Y'all catching this? Are y'all following this, man? Are y'all following this, man? You know, I'm dumbing it down a little bit. So let's get to some more of the Ellie setback content, because that's all we can really go off of. Like I said, none of you Texas boys is on deck. Don't mind, the music. They in the driveway jamming. You know what I'm saying? I said the boys is out. My brother-in-law, Fast and the Furious, he got his crew over here. They the younger guys, man. They like the loud systems and those type of toys and all that, man. Me personally, I'm getting up there in age. God is good, 44 years young. I'm simple. I take a slingshot, things like that. I don't need. I did all that. The big wheels and the loud systems and all that. Now I'm cool now, but I let the young boys rock, right? Because we all was young once upon a time, right? So you gotta let the youngins do what they do, right? But let's get to this one right here, man. Some more debunking of you so-called Errol Spence Pro Channel insiders. Cause you guys are looking real bad, man. Real suspect, man. Who are your sources? Who are you getting your information from?
A lightweight blend protects 6 layers deep with a smooth.
All right, let's go to this one.
Earl, many times you spar heavyweights, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's not fun to train with.
That was the negotiations, right? My bad. I was gonna play a little Derek James, but I'll get to Derek later. Here it is right here.
Derek James, who just got honored as Trainer of the Year 2022 for the Boxing Writers.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Well, he's a humble guy. He's not gonna walk around and announce it and put a sign at the gym.
First time I met him. Oh yeah. So
Wait, what happened?
we I sparred him at my friend gym in Washington.
You sparred him? How old were you?
I was like 15.
How did you do?
Man, let's stop it, man. Let's stop it. Did you hear that? Errol Spence sparred Derek James back in the day at R&R Boxing Club. That was their original gym. Sparred him, right? Earl couldn't even remember that, man. Did y'all catch that? Y'all didn't catch that, though. Y'all don't never catch nothing, man. Y'all don't catch. Do I need to bring it back? Should I bring it back? Derek was trying to help him out, man. But, y'all watch it for yourself, man.
I just do the wrong shit. I was throwing punches.
Derek fought a super middleweight, right?
Yeah, he's like super middleweight.
How did you make weight? You're a giant for that weight class. You're much taller than most super middleweights. But look, together you guys had a great run. You are having a great run. You have all the belts, undisputed. Dramel, Frank Martin's doing great. Everybody, Joshua just won. What makes him a good coach?
Paying attention to the little stuff and just making sure everything right and try to make everything perfect, even though it's just like a people. We try as hard as to make it perfect, make sure you do the right thing, like bad, like you always trying to trick, even though you might be beating to the ass, you still, trying to create your own little stuff. There's always little stuff that makes
The details.
details.
So let me ask you this: how come when you fight people, they always look like they got hit by a car after the fight?
When you'll fight. Whenever you fight, I'm gonna fight, okay? You fight little too. You wanna fight somebody? You wanna box? Which one do you do? Okay.
She wants to be a doctor?
Yeah.
Would you let her be a boxer if she wanted to?
No, nah.
Doctor is good.
Yeah.
What about veterinarian? You have a lot of animals. That could help.
Yeah. She wanna be a veterinarian.
You want to be a veterinarian? I wanted to be a veterinarian when I was a kid. It's a lot of school, a lot of study.
She wanna be a veterinarian.
Do you love animals? What's your favorite animal?
All right, let's stop it right there. That was a lovely moment. Shout out to Ivy and Blue. Those are his two daughters. But you see, he asked him about what makes Derek a good coach. What did you guys think about his response? What did it sound like? And I'm trying to be nice, trying to be respectful. Like if you ask, man, how can I say this and it doesn't seem like I'm being sarcastic or malicious? But if you ask Terrence, right? Let's use Terrence because that's who he's gonna fight. Just say they asked Terrence that. What makes Bomac a good coach? How do you think Terrence would respond? I'm just gonna leave it at that, man. I'm gonna just leave it at that, man. Because his response to me, like I said, to me, and this is the trainer of the year. What's the word that you use when you describe something? Adjectives. What was his adjectives, man? Play it back for yourself, though. Just play it back for yourself. I didn't hear like high praises, adjectives, right? That's adjectives and nouns and verbs, and things like that. I didn't hear high adjectives, man. But I could have missed something, man. But let's continue on, man.
What's your favorite animal?
Dog, cat, baby ducks?
And geese.
Geese. What about you? By the way, how are
Hell nah.
What do you mean?
I want to go crazy, but the other one's scared.
Horse.
Hell nah, that's a huge liability.
It's happening before. The other fighters did it.
That's a liability, that horse freak out. Horse is real spooky.
What if you could put blindfolds on their eyes and then they go,
Nah, somebody gonna pay for it.
You wouldn't do it?
If somebody gets some insurance or liability on that horse start freaking out, kicking and acting crazy. But nah, I wouldn't do it though, man.
Yeah, that was the part where he asked him would he ride a horse. And I gotta say, Earl right there was on point. I loved his answer, right? Especially the fact with him saying the horse being a liability, they get spooky, and they would. Like who would ride a horse, right? Into a crowded arena, right? Right, ride a horse into a crowded arena, and you got to fight. God forbid, like Earl said, he was on point right there. God forbid the horse freaks out, and you get kicked off the horse as the fighter. But smart answer for Earl, but it's like I want to point out this, right? And shout out to the 8 that's in here. If any 8 that's in here actually interviewed a fighter, how do you think a fighter would have responded to you if you would have asked him? And no disrespect, I say this respectfully, a dumb question like that, because that question was dumb, respectfully. But hey, what do I know? Let's move on. He could have had one of the guys from Texas in there to ask something dumb like that, man. But they have yet to get access. I'm surprised they haven't ran in here and asked for ice cream from the ice cream truck. Man, but shout out to Ellie, man. If it wasn't for good old Ellie, frontline Ellie at the world class, we wouldn't have none of this, man. And see, no, I'm gonna blow the spot up for y'all. The reason why Ellie was in town, but this just goes to show you that a lot of these guys that are in Texas that cover Earl, they really don't rock with you. Ellie was really in town because today is the Jake Paul, Nate Diaz presser, you know. So that's why Ellie was in town covering that. But while he was in town, he was allowed access to go over there and shoot Earl. So where are Fanon? Where's BFTV? Where is Knockout? Where are some of the other Texas media that go hard for Earl? You guys don't have a camera? You guys don't have a phone? Or you guys don't have access? They're not really rocking with you like that. Is that it? Because that's what it looks like. You know, you guys wasn't there. Maybe now after I put this out there, because you know me, whenever the source drops something, it rattles cages. So if you guys do, right, get some type of coverage, I need a finder's fee. I need I need mines, man. I definitely need mines. Hold on, I have to take this call. All right, I'm back, y'all. I told the person I called him back because I'm cooking right now. I don't really get a chance to do these in depth like this anymore, man. Like I said, these are time consuming. You know, it takes a lot of time. I like this right here. We're gonna get to Derrick James now. I want y'all to pay attention to this, man. This is Keyshawn and Frank Martin.
Do you have a credit score under 600? Then
This is Keyshawn and Frank Martin. I know that's been a hot topic.
Derrick, have you started to think of the Crawford fight, or you're waiting till it's more concrete and it's official?
I'm not even worried about it right now. I have months, a couple months to think about it, a couple months to shoot on it, a couple months to, have it on my mind. So right now, it's just like free time. I have nothing coming up other than for friend fighting somebody. That's what it's all about.
Did you guys upset that you find out that his opponent tested dirty?
It's over. It didn't benefit him anything at all. It's the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care about it because it's over.
Super talented, gives it, and a very nice person on top of which. So, Derrick, I want to ask you, Frank Martin, one of the best 135 pounders. Any preference? Who would you want to see him fight?
It's not my deal. I think it's all about promoters and management.
His promoter is Errol Spence, by the way. So I need to ask the promoter if he
or like
But is it fair to say he's ready for any fighter right now at 35?
I think that he is. I think that we still get a couple more fights up. It's all about having more depth, right? So he's good, but he's still showing better. Different opponents, different opposition.
I'm gonna stop it right there. You heard what he said? He knows he's not ready. You know why he knows he's not ready? Because he's not fighting nobody. You heard what he said? He needs more depth. You know why? But you can't tell you typical YouTubers this, especially you fanatics that think Frank Martin hasn't fought nobody. And his last opponent that he fought, the dude that tested positive, Ali, Rivera, the Ali lookalike, to be an upper echelon, quote unquote, contender, whatever y'all considered him, he looked like he never fought a southpaw, bro. Never fought a southpaw. See, so Derek was trying to be politically correct and, you know, keep it tall. But say, you see what Ellie was trying to force the narrative. This Frank Martin is not ready, man. You guys want to love to put him in there with the Tanks and the Shakurs, the Devins. These guys are champions. Yeah, I know you're going to say, oh, but Shakur's not a champion at 135. He's a champion at 126, 130, unified at 130. Silver medalist Olympian. Frank Martin got a late start at boxing. His probably biggest win to date is an amateur win over Virgil Ortiz. But we really don't even know what Virgil Ortiz is right now. You know, to me, he's coming off as a well-moved fighter. You know? Virgil Ortiz's biggest victory, to me, is Maurice Hooker. Now, Maurice Hooker, if you know, shout out to Mighty Mo, good guy, solid dude, is a smaller fighter. Campaigned most of his career at 140. Went up to welterweight, got stopped by Virgil Ortiz. Other than that, Virgil Ortiz is unproven. Just me, personally. But let's continue on. Shout out to D. James for, you know, saying that his boy still needs the training wheels on.
Top tier, whatever it is. You have no questions. You have no doubt.
Keyshawn Davis has been to this gym. He's been calling him out. Would you like that? Would that be a good fight?
I mean, what's the point of that fight? Even for him. Because, I mean, why would Top Rank do that when they're trying to build him up, right? Say he's a good fighter. He's done. Nobody, they don't want to deal with him no more. They're going to let him go. They're going to cut him because he did something that you wanted. So the promoters have a plan. The promoters, they're to build you and develop you, develop your skill set, get the right opponent. That's not the right opponent, no matter how he wants it. You know, it's no benefit to anybody. Who's going to pay for it?
Man, are y'all going to hold him to the fire? Are y'all going to hold him to the fire? I seen Calvin Ford was held to the fire. When Calvin Ford speaks about that, who's going to pay for the fight? Who's going to pay for the fight? The promoter. And now I want y'all to catch this source. Who's Frank Martin's promoter? Errol Spence, right? The promoters pay for the fight. So by Derek's statement right there that I let y'all hear, courtesy of Ellie Setback recording, right? I said reporting. I mean recording, but reporting. Derek said who's going to pay for the fight. So he's basically telling you Earl is not going to pay for the fight. Now, we had Blue Blood maybe a while back say that he personally talked to Bob Arum off the record, and Bob Arum was willing to make the fight. So now you have, we got to say alleged because we don't know. When it comes to Blue, we don't know. But Blue claimed one promoter is willing to pay for the fight. Bob. That's Keyshawn's promoter. But Derek is on record now, well, I'll just let you hear, saying who will pay for the fight. So he's letting you know, Man Down Promotions, Errol Spence is not paying for the fight. So moving forward, I don't think we need to even talk about this. I'm just saying, if the promoter is not willing to pay for the fight, who's going to pay for the fight? I did a video on this explaining that side of the game to y'all. Promoters pay for the fights. Promoters pay for the fight, man. Hopefully y'all caught that source. But let's move on a little bit more. You know, I'm getting close to my hour, man. I wanted to give y'all an hour Like I said, hopefully y'all enjoyed the source. I got 10 people in here that said, oh my God, that's an all-time high, man. It smashed my like button. Smash my like button. I want to close with Errol Spence saying that he intends to knock Terrence Crawford out, man. It's only right that I close with that, man. Here we go, man.
Are your old hair
it's only right, man, that he still has that confidence.
James, champ, how you feeling today?
Good mind, man.
What are we working on right now?
But do some leg stuff, some strength conditioning things.
Some strength and conditioning.
Legs, you know.
And Blu-ray was not there for those of y'all.
I said you did an interview with your wife on the rocks with AO. Came out great. You said you talked to Crawford 40 minutes?
40, 30, something like that.
How often does he call you?
Damn. Hold on. I gotta stop it, man. That laugh, man. Damn, man. That laugh is crazy, bro. Y'all don't even catch on to that either. But let's move on.
We talk probably once every 2 weeks, something like that. Just trying to get everything together so we can fight.
So that's serious.
Oh, yeah.
I really hope the fight happens. I know you wanted to happen. You wanted to happen. He wants it massive.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna happen, man. It's definitely gonna happen. It's taking some time, but it's gonna happen.
All right, let's stop it. He said it's definitely gonna happen. It's taking some time. All you Texas boys out there, because it's a lot of y'all that's on record. Sign the contract. Use Pro Spence channels. The dude with the shag, Dookie Boy, R. Kelly. Terrence Crawford's the holdup. But you heard what Earl just said. So where are you guys getting your information from? You damn sure ain't getting it from the gym. Maybe y'all need to try to pull up to the gym. Do you know the location? You know what you probably need to do? If you know the location of the gym, right? Just pull up to the gym. Wait outside of the gate. Wait outside of the gate, man. Maybe he'll see y'all. And you know what you do? Do the same thing like y'all did when y'all was at the Barclays. For those of y'all that came to the Barclays and seen Wilder. Say, yo, champ, it's me. It's me. The one that does all the videos. It's me. Maybe I can just get a word with you. I just want to get a quick word with you. But let's move on.
So when you talk, is it serious? Is it jokes? Is like, how's the conversation go?
I mean, it's serious. It be jokes. You know, it's going good, man.
Crawford
It's going
has a
good.
personality off camera than on camera. Like on camera, he doesn't talk a lot, but off camera.
I mean, to me, it's kind of like the same. I mean, yeah.
Let me stop it real quick, man. See, when he was rocking with what's the AO on the rocks. You see when she was asking him questions, being I guess she's a significant other, she's around him a lot, so she knows. Ellie, on the other hand, do you see his responses with Ellie when he's trying to gather his thoughts? Are y'all paying attention to this? See, so this is going to be educational tonight, man, as well. Are y'all paying attention? Well, let's continue.
To be honest with you, they allowed a like in terms of like being family man and not wanting to be.
Shout out, that's Ak and Barack. I get them mistaken, but you know, the co-host and the two from Matchroom the Zone. That was a very professional move that he did right there. And I'm gonna put y'all on to this because, like I said, a lot of y'all, most of all y'all don't pay attention. That probably got overlooked. Earl was struggling to answer the question. He jumped in to take the spotlight off of Earl struggling to get his thoughts together. But see, the average person that comes on this YouTube and does all this, maybe because, like I said, y'all never probably did interviews. Y'all don't really are hands-on to talk to fighters and things of that nature. But, you know, respectfully, Just wanted to point that out. Educational purposes only.
He kind of the same.
But is it weird?
I mean, he got a sense of humor, but he kind of the same.
Well, you're gonna get in the ring with him trying to knock him out. That's the goal.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure he's gonna try to hurt you. So is it weird to talk to someone so much before where press conferences, face-offs, you know, it's
Nah, that's not weird at all. We be in the same locker room, man. Shit, I'm still gonna try to knock you out. It is what it is. I mean, I got sparring partners I'm cool with. But shit, I've been knowing for 10, 15 years, but
Let's stop. Yes, he does have sparring partners that he's cool with. He's referring to Marvelous Jarvis. Shout out to Marvelous Jarvis. He wasn't in the gym either. I didn't see him in any of the footage, but that's probably who he's referring to. Sparring partners and friends that he likes to knock out. Marvelous Jarvis is on record stating that, oh man, the power. Remember those videos? The power, yes, the power had came back. But shout out to Earl for putting that out there that he will knock out his sparring partners. We know that you stay knocking out Marvelous Jarvis.
But shit, I've been knowing for 10, 15 years, but we getting that far, gotta catch his ass. You know, so it's just like playing basketball or football or, you know, scoring on your opponent or scoring on somebody, same thing.
except here you can put them to sleep. Or in basketball, you just crush them over.
People that have basketball just take it too serious. Like, man, he punching him like, yeah, it's a sport to us. Like, it's nothing. Like, we can spar 15 rounds or whatever and get out and be cool, talking about some more stuff.
So
other people, they just take it more serious.
I told everybody, don't believe all the rumors, because like you said in that interview, 15 dates already this year alone.
Yeah.
When you announce it and he announces it's official, I don't want to hear it from the media. I don't want to hear it from me. I don't want to hear it from. I don't want to hear the fight. I want to hear.
Crazy, man. They lose the money, keep booking rooms. Hey, people booking room, flights, everything.
Let's stop it, man. Was that a shot at all of you so-called Spence Insiders? You guys been putting out dates forever. Maybe that's why a lot of you Texas guys, you know, the Fanons and the BFs and the, you know, all you Texas boys, the knockouts, you guys aren't there. Even you, Blue. I got to throw you in there too, Blue. But you up here with me in New York. But you been bumping your head forever, ever. Putting out false dates. Maybe that's why you guys aren't getting the exclusives, man. But let's move forward, man.
Flights, everything.
Yo, when that came out, though, I texted Bud. I was like, yo, is this true? Because everybody asked me they want book rooms. It was silent, so I knew.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna wait
I'm
till
probably be like, hey man, let me know so I can cancel this room. I'm like, hey man, if you gonna be there, what date they say?
Do you remember?
Yeah, I like you gonna be. I was like, I ain't gonna be there at 17 dude. So hey, if you gonna be there, have a good time.
It happened. I know people that book room based on these false dates.
Yeah.
So, by the way, Canelo fought this weekend. I asked Jericho about a fight with you and Canelo. Would you like it?
Yeah, I like it, but I mean, he did alright from what I seen. I just seen the highlights. I didn't see the fight. But yeah, I definitely like it. But right now, my focus not on Canelo at all.
How does Canelo do with Benavidez or what's his name, Bivol or Bitterby?
I feel like Benavidez did a good ass fight. Cause I mean, they're gonna be right there for each other. Canelo probably more slicker. But that'd be a good fight. You said who else?
Bitterby has 3 belts at 175 or before the rematch?
I think he should stay away from Bivol. Stay away from Better B too. Shit. Go back to 68 and handle your business. But I feel like 175 pushing it, man.
So here's the question.
I don't feel like he throw a lot of power punches. I don't think his power really affected him at 175 like it would do at the lower weight.
Who's the face of boxing? There could be 3 options. You, Canelo, or Tank.
The fans.
The fans, they're the ones that pick it?
Yeah.
So it's hard for you, but
I don't know who the face of boxing is.
Why? What is it determine? How do you decide who's the face of boxing?
Let's stop it, man. Yo, the big fish. And I'm only stopping this because this is the big fish. And this is for all you pro Spence mates that make him out to be so much bigger than Crawford. The man said He didn't even say himself. He said the fans, right? But more importantly, when they was, in negotiations last year, a lot of you content creators were out there making it seem like Earl was that much bigger than Terrence. And you hear Earl himself not even on that accord. So who was telling you guys this stuff, man? See, I told you I have time today, man. I'm a little over an hour, but I'm wrapping it up now. I'm getting to the end. But where was you guys getting this? This is Earl right here coming out of his own mouth. He didn't even call himself the big fish. He didn't even listen. When they said the face of boxing, I'm gonna play the audio back. Why didn't he have the same energy like some of you guys have? Some of you guys that aren't in the gym, some of you guys that don't have no access, but you have all of this energy when it comes to Earl being so much bigger than Bud, but yet when they asked him who was the face of boxing, let's continue on, man.
It ain't just one face. Why people keep saying one face?
There's a lot of faces. Whoever got a fight coming up. Never got a fight coming up. He the face. I ain't got a he the face. Terrence, he the face. I fight, I'm the face. So, whoever got a fight coming up, they the face.
So Drake bet $1 million.
Now let's fast forward. I don't want to hear about Drake.
Easy fight. This fight not a big fight, and you see a lot of guys, a lot of gag, and end up losing and get knocked out, or you. I might.
For real, yesterday you said your biggest win was Kell Brook in England.
Yeah.
And then you said Ugas, right?
Nah, I didn't say Ugas. I don't think I gave a second.
You don't have a second biggest win?
Nah.
But if you beat Crawford, that would be the biggest win.
That'd be the biggest.
Like Eric says, when you beat Crawford, that will be your biggest win.
That'd be the biggest. That'd be the biggest win.
That's exciting. I hope the fight happens.
But I feel like all my wins are big wins because everything led up to the moment of me fighting Terrence Crawford. If I wouldn't beat Kell Brook or beat Ugas or some other guys, I'd never get to this point. So I feel like every fight is a big fight. I feel like the moment where you don't feel like, this fight is an easy fight, or this fight not a big fight, and you see a lot of guys, a lot of gag, and end up losing and get knocked out, or you lost on your record. So I'll take every fight is a big fight.
Well, no, you have a philosophy of no tune-ups, which it's hard for other fighters to do that, right? You can't. Most people like tune-ups, not you.
Boxing like pissing or using the bathroom, like.
And then
I feel like I'll be the same. You have an 8-10 week training camp. I feel like if I ain't good in that 8-10 weeks, then shit. It's like 8-10 weeks to prepare for a fight. Sparring 3 times out the week. Get ready for a fight. I should be on point. It shouldn't take me another fight for me to be sharper and on point.
That's your point too, because you put it yourself.
Yo, I gotta stop it, man. Damn. He said 8 to 10 weeks, man. No tune-ups, man. How do y'all feel about that? It's a lot of y'all in here, man. I know y'all listening, right? How do y'all feel about that, man? Watch the video. You got to see his energy. How do y'all feel about that, man? No tune-ups. What he said, and I'm only saying this because I'm about to close on this, right? And this is no shot at him. This is just a shot at trying to put something in perspective for you about what he just said. No tune-ups. If he can have an 8 to 10 training camp and he's not ready, basically 8 to 10 weeks is enough time for him to get ready. How much time did he have to get ready for Manny Pacquiao? That was a long training camp, right? When he got injured, he got hurt. I'm only saying that because what he just said. no tune-ups. All he needs is the 8 to 10 weeks. He had that 8 to 10 weeks, I believe, leading up to Manny Pacquiao, right? And he got injured. He got beat up allegedly. I don't know. He got beat up in sparring and sustained a torn retina, detached retina. So, me personally, that statement, it just doesn't sit right with me. No tune-ups. There's a reason why fighters take what we're referring to as tune-ups. They get off the ring rust because sparring is sparring, but fighting is fighting. You can spar, you can have an 8 to 10 week camp and end up getting hurt before you get underneath the lights. And for those of y'all that know, most times, 9 times out of 10, from a long, grueling training camp, fighters don't go into fights 100% because, you get banged up in camp. That's why, when you start winding down camp, you tend to, go lighter on the sparring and you stop sparring at a certain point for reasons like this. But I just think, I'm closing on this. He's going to go into the biggest fight of his career. No tune-ups. I haven't been on panels, but I've been in different chats and I see people stating there's no tune-ups. Can this be? And I'm going to close on this, and I want to leave this source out there for y'all. Is Earl setting the stage for, if he's unsuccessful in defeating Crawford, the excuses? Because from the 2 interviews that we have of him out there, AO on the Rocks and this one, but mainly AO on the Rocks, there have been a lot of doubts. When I say doubts, I'm saying that respectfully. Like, you have the PTD and the hip, and different things that he's been dealing with. Now you throw in the fact that, like I said, next Tuesday is 13 months inactivity. And respectfully, Marvelous Jarvis is no Terrence Crawford. I don't know who else he's getting elite work from. But last time I checked, when I did look at Marvelous Jarvis's record, he has a lot of wins in Mexico. No unified, undisputed, no 3-division champion. So, is it fair to say that Earl, Team Spence, if they are unsuccessful in this fight, if this fight is made, are setting the pieces to be put together for the reason why he wasn't 100%. Shout out to everybody that stopped through today. Oh man, we got an OG big dog in the building. Salute to my guy, True Media Today, USA Box, and Coach Malachi in the building. Definitely check out Coach Malachi. Is hot, like WCS would say, hot grease. Shout out to D-Ray, Bruce Gas, Modern King. Big Blunts was in here. My guy NYT, WCS. I had time today, man. So hopefully y'all was digging my sauce. And once again, all you Errol Spence Pro channels, man, I'm disappointed in y'all, man. Y'all look suspect, y'all look goofy, and y'all look weird, especially you ones from Texas. And shout out to Ellie, man, because if it wasn't for Ellie and E and J on the rock, I mean, damn, AO on the rocks, we wouldn't have had none of this content, actual interview content. Because like I said, a lot of you Texas boys are going to do your videos and all that. That's cool. But why aren't you at the gym? Why aren't you talking to a team member? You know, you guys have sources, right? You guys have sources, right? Or who's your source? The group email that you put out? And shout out to Earl for coming clean, man. He came clean, man. You know, and it's good to see 12 years a slave, man. You know, he's back in the gym. He's grinding. He's focused. And he said he's going to knock Terrence out, man. I hope he does. And I hope he doesn't get knocked out, man. But if he does get knocked out, I understand, man. You know, PSD and your hip and, you know, your mouth. And you have a lot going on. And I can tell from how you're talking and the laughter and different things, you have a lot going on. But like I said, I hope you do get the fight and you are successful, you know. But me personally, if I was a waging man, I don't think that's a smart bet. Just saying. But hey, what do I know? Salute to everybody that enjoyed and came through and checked out the source. With that being said, we are going to close. I'll give you guys, like I always do, some vintage sauce. Shout out to WCS for always being a day one supporter of my guy, Jahad Tucker.
Speaking of the big elephant in the room, man, you signed with Top Rank. Mm-hmm. You know, give me a little backstory as to how you even linked that up, man. You know, at 17 years old, signing with Top Rank.
Shout out Jack.
How was that for you?
Shout out Jackal Fitness. That's the only answer I can give you. Yeah, he made his calls. Shout out Mike Prince. Mike Prince got me in touch with Jay. Jay liked what we saw. He got me in touch with Top Rank, and we made it happen. Mob ties. See me?
Hey, you know, hey, he just explains to you. No, hey, there's no other way to explain it like that. You know, shout out to Jackal Fitness, man. Official in the game. I appreciate him. You know, solid group of brothers, man. I'm glad they was able to link you up, man. That's positive shit right there, man. It's good to hear that.
Oh yeah, and Jackal, he always loved, especially coming out of LI, around the same area. So when Jackal, he made the call. And we talking to Mike Prince. I'm like, oh shoot, man, I'm really about to get signed, you know.
Over there, Jackal Fitness doing the damn thing. I just like to see what they was able to get you to be able to make that next move in this boxing game, because a lot of cats don't get the opportunity. But for you, it seems like you was ready and built for the opportunity, man. It's almost like 17 years old, man. You stepping up to a huge plate. It's a lot of responsibility that goes into what you're doing. Oh yeah. Big stage, Top Rank, man. Come on, wearing the jersey. Tell us about that LeBron jersey, man. Your first fight.
Shout out Jackal Fitness, because he gave me the idea, the LeBron James of the game, you know. Shout out Jackal for that one. So I just took it. The people seem to like it, so I just ran with it.
Yeah, they talking about it, man. You got your own, you know. Will be your number one fighter. And Charles Harris, he fights tomorrow. Yeah, you know, he fights tomorrow, by the way, for his third fight at only 17 years old. He turned professional at 16. The LeBron James of boxing. He's the LeBron James of boxing.
Where's he fighting?
He's fighting in Mexico. We'll make sure. You know what we're going to do? I'll make sure.
Setting it up, coach. All right, let Jahad go now. Let Jahad go. Yo, Zaga, Slime Master.
Yo, man, shout out to Sauce Talk, man. We in books and shit now.
Oh, man, what's that feeling like, man? First press conference, you walking out, the people are noticing you, saying, yo, he's in that book. He's in that book, man. What's that feeling like, man?
You know, it feels good, man. You know, I actually want to get it going for this fight, man. Get it out the way, you know?
Yeah, definitely, man. But, yo, just describe that first press conference, you know, 2 days out. You know, you was on the main stage, you know, Q&A. What was that like, man?
It was fire, you know. It was real fire. Shout out Top Rank. Shout out Bob Barrow, man. Shout out Sauce Talk. Shout out Jay Prince, man.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, and we here, you know, and we gonna keep going. We gonna keep being here. We gonna keep going up.
Yeah.
No cap.
That's a fact, man.
No cap. And we know we still slamming, man.
Yeah, man.
Still walking down, man. We here.
Man. Prudential Center. You see where it's at, downtown Newark. Shakur Stevenson card. Yo, everybody was talking about my man was in there dapper, man. Yo, you know, got the, what is that, velvet? Got the nice suit on, velour, you know, got the specs on, the shades, styling on them, you know.
This is your boy Jamel Superfire Herring, and I'm with the best in the world, the best from Long Island, the Sauce Talk Podcast. Hey, we doing big things. Shout out to everybody out there in LI as well. Superfire, salute.
Yes, you know the vibes.
Hey guys, this is Tiana Tumo-Kailua. I'm a top-ranked knockout, and I want to give a shout-out to Sauce Talk Podcast.
Thank you. You know the vibes.
Like, subscribe, and hit that bell.